Hello, my name is Yoshihiro Fujita and my student ID code is 122218328. And today I want to talk about the drop of Intel stock and several concerns which took place in 23rd of October this year. And so before we get into what actually happened and what are the impacts of this event, I wanted to give a small introduction about the background of the computer hardware market. So in the computer hardware market, there are NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD. And these are the biggest giants in this industry. And the one thing I want you to know is that these three companies are actually competing with each other. And today we're going to talk about Intel as well. So in 23rd of December of this year, there is a 10% drop in Intel's share, 28% drop in the profit, 4% drop in the revenue, 7% drop in the sales. And you can see by this graph, it is going down, and Intel isn't really performing very good in this period. And some analysts think that this is only just the beginning of Intel, and it will be a hard time for Intel for next year or the next coming years. And so Intel isn't really doing good in this period. So what actually caused this? And the main reason is that Intel actually announced to delay the next gen chip until late 2022. And the drop of stock actually occurred after they released this decision. So we can say that this is the main reason. And of course, the investors are very disappointed, and consumers also. And some of them suspects about the production problem inside the Intel group, such as the production management problem or some of the marketing problems also quite crucial. And actually, the third reason is that there is a change in consumers' habits. And because of the pandemic, more computer users are seeking for low-end and cheaper prices of computers. And comparing with Intel's computer, AMD actually has a more variety of the computers with high-end and low-end computers. So customers are really welcoming to AMD's computer rather than Intel's computer as well. So some of the concerns about Intel is that Intel will lose its competition with AMD and NVIDIA. And as we mentioned, AMD has a variety of the computers, and also it is releasing a new chip in this year. And for NVIDIA, they're releasing a new GPU, which is really powerful, and it's also in this year. And we look at Intel, well, there's actually nothing, especially for Intel this year or even next year. So they're gradually losing their competition with these two competitors. And for the stock price, it will keep dropping if Intel don't make any special actions to stop this, like improving their production management or the quality of the chip, because Intel is actually thinking about moving their production of chip to a third-party company. But for this reason, some customers are really concerning about the quality of the chip. And of course, 2021 will be a hard year for Intel because of those reasons we have discussed. And so I really think Intel should work hard on solving the issues and really get into the solution of the new generation chip. And I think that's all from me, and thank you very much for listening.